dolls and gents, today I am doing a talk through kind of simple glam look for you guys, and I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm actually not even wearing lashes, which is insane for me, right? But I know my last makeup tutorial was a little bit out there, so I wanted to do something natural for my makeup newbies and beginners, or those of you who just don't like to wear like a full cake face of makeup. Now, don't get me wrong, I did use quite a few products on my face, but as far as what I normally do, this is definitely more natural and toned down, which is why I'm calling this my natural glam look. And I want to give a big thank you to Deck of Scarlett's for sponsoring this video. I am using the Deck of Scarlett July and August palette, and this palette was actually created by a YouTuber on here. Her name is Nazanin Kavari, and I was super excited to try this out because it is an every 2-month subscription, so it's not every month, and it comes with everything that you would need like for a full face of makeup minus like foundation and powders and things of the sort. But this season's palette comes with a highlighter, a blush, 3 eyeshadows, and 2 lip colors, and you will see all of this in action when I apply it, because I did apply a lip color. I also use the highlighter as an eyeshadow, and I use 2 of the eyeshadows, and I'm really pleased with the pigmentation of these colors. And the subscription is only $29.95, which is insane because you're getting like a makeup palette with everything you need every 2 months for $29.95. Like, that's a steal. If you go in and buy one makeup product from Sephora, you've already reached that limit, if not more. So this makeup palette also came with a liquid liner, and I did not use it for today's look, but I did test out this eyeliner, and it is very nice. You can get that super crisp wing look that we're all going for nowadays. So a makeup palette plus a liquid eyeliner, $29.95, and I have a 10% off coupon code for you guys in the description box. Definitely check it out. So if y'all want to see how I achieved this super simple, natural, I keep saying natural because y'all know it's natural for me, okay, glam look, then definitely stay tuned, guys. So it's been a little minute since I've done a talk through video for you guys. We are first going to start off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Y'all know how much I love this stuff. Like, it's literally gone. I bathe in this. You can use it to prime your face, and you can also use it to set your makeup. It's amazing. Next, I'm trying a new primer that I've never used before. I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It is a primer and a moisturizer in one. And let's give it a go and see how it is. Okay, so it has a very like liquidy consistency, but it feels like really smooth going on. But it seems like the makeup is really going to stick to it because it feels a little bit sticky. And I know a lot of you asked me, do I double prime? But I never use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water by itself. I always use another like kind of primer with it. And I find that it just really helps my foundation to stay and last all day. So I'm going for a really like simple glam look today. So I want my makeup to be like kind of natural as I go, okay? For some of y'all, this is probably gonna be cake face, but for me, this is gonna be natural, okay? So I am going to try out the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This one is in the shade Rich Tan, and I'm going to use this to conceal before I apply the foundation today because the foundation is very lightweight. And I want to make sure like I get around my mouth and like under my eyes because, ooh, that darkness is real. And this concealer kind of has like an orangey undertone, so it's gonna correct a little bit. For foundation today, I'm using the MAC Next to Nothing Face Color. I used this like a few times earlier in summer, but we're going to use this today, and I'm going to use this with a brush. Basically, with a brush, instead of getting a super light coverage, you're going to get like a little bit more coverage. Not necessarily medium, but more than you would get with a beauty blender. So I'm going to apply this all over my skin. I'm going to also take it on my eyelids just a little bit. So this look is definitely giving me like a natural glam right now. I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Deep Golden now, and I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes to highlight. Also going to go down the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow. Not as much as I normally do, but still probably more than some do. But I'm really going to blend this out. So y'all already know, I'm definitely going to bake, because if I don't bake, this concealer under my eye is going to crease like nobody's business. But I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is just the original kind of like cream colored powder, not the dark one. And I just realized I have a hole in this. Do y'all see that? I don't know how that happened. So I am using the same beauty blender that I used to apply the concealer, so it is a bit damp. And I'm just applying it under my eyes, just a little bit. Not as much as I normally do, but just enough to make sure I stay matte. For all over powder today, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and this one is in the shade Cocoa, and I'm pressing it into my skin everywhere where we didn't highlight. Now, if you don't have oily skin, you could probably get away with not setting your makeup, but my skin is oily AF, so I can't do that. So I'm finishing my skin before I move on to my eyebrows and eyes today. I am going to use the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Mahi Nights, and I have been loving this bronzer. It does have a red tone to it, and it also has shimmer in it, but I think it's gorgeous on the skin. I am going to apply blush today. I am using the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish. This one is in Tariji Glow, and it is gorgeous. Unfortunately, this was like limited edition, but oh my goodness, I love it. And if you apply a little too much, because I do get carried away with blush when I do wear it, just go over it with your powder brush. So y'all already know what's next, right? Highlighter, I am using the Bobbi Brown. This one is Bronze Glow. And I haven't used this in a while, but it's one of my favorites, especially for summertime. Now that our base is done, we can move on to the brows. Going in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil in Ebony. And I'm actually going to brush out my hairs first. I have been doing my brows first lately, so this is really weird for me right now. I know, y'all can't keep up with the order that I do my makeup. I switch it up on y'all too much. I hope you don't mind. I feel like when I do my eyebrows after my foundation, it like slides on it, you know? I don't know how else to explain it, and I don't like that anymore. Next, I'm taking the Anastasia Brow Powder in Ebony. This is the Duo. I'm going to use the darker side on the outer portion of my eyebrow, like the outer 3/4. And I'm basically using this to set the pencil so it doesn't just like slip and slide, since I applied it over my foundation today. I'm going to clean up underneath my brows with concealer. This is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NC45. I thought it was NC45, but I have the tendency to say the wrong shade, so I wanted to make sure. And I'm just carving out underneath those brows. So in real time right now, it has been 20 minutes. I don't think that's bad, especially since like I'm talking and I've been moving around because I didn't have some of the stuff in front of me. Y'all probably didn't see that part though. So I'm going to take that same concealer and apply it all over my eyelid. So it is lighter than my skin tone, but I want to brighten this area because it is a little dark. Next, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder again, and I'm going to set the concealer on my eye. I don't know how I did this, but I just realized I filmed half the video with my mic not plugged in, so the audio is gonna sound probably crazy in the first like half of the video. Matter of fact, like the first 3/4 of this makeup tutorial, because all I have left are my eyes. So I am using Duck of Scarlett today, and I'm so excited because this is my first time trying out Duck of Scarlett, and I love that this is a brand that collaborates with YouTubers. So this is what the latest Duck of Scarlett palette looks like, and it also comes with an eyeliner. It does have a nice sleeve, so it does look very nice and luxurious. It definitely has the look and feel of a high-end makeup brand. So I'm going to take out the plastic slip because it's going to cause a glare for you guys, but it's a nice like protective layer to keep the makeup looking good. But this is what the palette looks like. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. It comes with a pink blush, a highlighter, a shimmery pink eyeshadow. You have a brown kind of like gray tone eyeshadow. It's very cool toned. And then you have a nice like peachy eyeshadow. And it also comes with 2 lip colors. One is more nude and the other is more like peachy pink. So I'm going to take this matte brown shade called Taj, and I'm going to place this in my crease. So it is adding a bit of dimension in my eye. Not too crazy, just a little bit. I haven't used a cool tone brown eyeshadow in quite a bit of time, but I forgot that cool tones really add dimension to your face. This is really sculpting out my crease. Next, I'm going to use the highlighter as an eyeshadow color, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid. So don't be afraid to use colors that aren't supposed to be eyeshadows as eyeshadows. Like this color is a little bit too light for me to highlight my face with, but it's perfect for an eyeshadow. And this shade is called Yasmin. And I'm taking it up like a little bit higher than my crease. And then I'm going to blend it out. So I'm going to do a pop of the peach color in the inner corner of the eye. It's called Fillin' Peachy. Just to add a pop of something. Next, I'm going to take Taj again, and I'm going to apply it underneath my waterline and my lower lash line. just to add some depth and dimension there. And the more fluffy the brush is, the less color it's going to deposit. The more tight a brush is, it's going to apply more color. So keep that in mind, depending on the kind of look you want to go for. So I'm going to move on to the lips for now. I am going to try this birthday suit color and see how I like it. Ooh, I didn't realize how creamy this is. So creamy. Oh, that's nice. I'm actually not going to apply lashes today. I'm really going to keep it natural and simple for you guys because I know y'all want to see natural and simple looks. So I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and this is in the color Blackest Black. This is the regular formula, not waterproof, because I do not like waterproof mascara. It's too like drying and it takes forever to get off. I have used this mascara before, but I've never like worn it on its own. I think a lot of people compare this mascara to, what is it, Too Faced Better Than Sex because of the packaging. The brushes are very similar too. I did get quite a bit on my lower lash line, but that's okay. It just adds to the look. Makes you look like you have more lashes. So here is my simple natural glam look. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video.